Hello everyone, this is your weekly steel market update with Mr. Plate. Here we bring you the latest Chinese steel prices and market trends every single week. If you're new here, simply hit the subscribe and like buttons right here. Don't miss out on any future updates. This week, China's steel market saw a pretty sharp rebound at first, but then they pulled back a bit. So, what's going on? Well, the supply and demand dynamics haven't really improved much, but market sentiment has been picking up. Even though China's latest economic data for August came in weaker than expected, that actually boosted hopes that more government support is on the way. On top of that, officials have been once again speaking against what they're calling malicious price competition, and pushing oversupply out of the market. That's given market players more confidence. There's also been whispers about coal production being inspected in places like Xinjiang and Inner Mongolia. That sent coal and coke prices higher, and since those are key inputs for steelmaking, it's helped lift steel prices too. Next, let's examine the supply and demand side. This week, China's apparent steel demand went up by 70,000 tons, while total inventory went up by more than 50,000 tons. Production went down a bit. This marks the 8th week of rising inventory, now at its highest level in more than 4 months. But the buildup is slowing down a bit, which could mean demand is starting to pick up just a little. Still, we're not seeing the kind of demand you'd expect during peak season. The overall picture is still pretty weak. So, where do we go from here? This latest price bounce was mostly driven by macro sentiment and policy, expectations not by any big change in actual demand. Finished steel demand remains sluggish, and the ongoing accumulation of inventory continues to weigh on prices. That said, demand for hot-rolled coil has been relatively stable, and with expectations of restocking ahead of the National Day holiday, there is still some support for prices at the lower end. In short, without a clear recovery in demand, steel prices are likely to remain volatile in a narrow range, mostly reacting to policy signals rather than real changes on the ground. Well, what's your take on the Chinese steel market? If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Just hit the subscribe and like buttons right here. See you next week. Bye-bye.